Listen, we got breaking news to discuss involving Liangelo Ball, G3G Honcho. Listen, we all knew he was going to be rolling up and rolling loud. It was going to be crazy. It was a movie, it was epic, but he had one big surprise that we all going to get into this unreleased track, and we're going to break it all down. Liangelo Ball swerved on him. You seen Demo. Listen, Jello in this music career that he is embarking on, you see the pathway. You see how everything is outlined. Liangelo Ball is going to be one big star. This was epic to see Jello surrounded by a bunch of superstars in the music game. You've seen ASAP Rocky. We're going to get into it all, but we're going to keep the focus here with Liangelo. Jello is just continuing to prove why he is the guy. All jokes aside, Liangelo Ball, who would have known that his music career, you know, would have foreseen him releasing a track out of nowhere to being one of the marquee guys there at Rolling Loud, signing a big major music deal. We got into the numbers. We're gonna break it all down. Make sure you hit the like button if you're new. Most definitely hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. We got an array of Triple B content way before Jello, was a superstar in this music game. Jello was doing his thing, in basketball. He was a phenom, dating back to Chino Hills. People need to do their homework. Jello had a few hiccups that I believe, and everybody knows LeVar has said that had pretty much, I think, kind of messed him up behind the scenes, and he didn't really get to his ultimate goal the way he should have been, even though he did end up getting to the NBA. We're gonna get all into it, but let's get into it, y'all. Liangelo Ball, man, the tweaker track is going off. Obviously you hear that just every time I turn the radio on, you hear the remix with Wayne, and then now he's got this new track with Glorilla. It just seems like everything is going at a timely manner, and now the Rolling Loud Festival performance, um, people believe that he's going 3 for 3. We don't know the name of this track, but the song was very, very gritty, in my humble opinion. I thought that the rhymes, for Jello, a lot of the other songs were party records. This song seemed a little bit more serious, a seriouser tone, in my opinion, a much more serious tone. And let's see what happens, to be honest with you. At some point with all of these singles, obviously an album is going to be, thrown out there. People are going to be waiting for what's next. Um, all of these singles is just going off, but we all know Def Jam, I'm pretty sure Universal, they're going to make sure everything is done accordingly and nothing rushed. I said prior to the deal being signed that when he signed the deal, that he obviously the production was going to elevate. He was going to get with Wayne, and that happened. I didn't know who it was going to be, but I knew it was going to be some big time heavyweight. Obviously, it's just it's crazy, to be honest with you. In my humble opinion, the tracks that's going on right now, with Liangelo is just the beginning. This is not something that's some flash in the pan with Liangelo Ball. Liangelo Ball's music success is just going to continue. This is the beginning, y'all. You see LeVar Ball, the way he raised his sons, including Lonzo, obviously LaMelo. All of his sons were destined for success, and we're seeing it firsthand, as we speak. Um, Jello, in my humble opinion, what's next for him is just I think he's obviously the album's gonna go platinum. If you look at the streams, if you look at his spins on the radio, his performance is just really elevated. I really believe that Liangelo Ball is gonna continue to have chart topping hits. Um, these chart topping hits, in my humble opinion, you're seeing it firsthand. We don't even know the extent of the Glorilla record just yet. We don't know how far that's gonna go. When I heard Tweaker, I would have never known it was gonna be the number one record in the country. I didn't know it was gonna trend number one worldwide. I didn't know that. I don't think anybody foreseen that. It looked like Jello was just playing with something and threw something out there. That's what it looked like to me. Um, but y'all let me know what it looked like to y'all. Obviously, he's got the support of his brothers. You seen his brothers in the video. You seen, and when the tweaker came out, I was surprised. Obviously, we knew that they would be a part of it, but obviously, their busy schedules, we knew that that could possibly conflict with their appearances with Liangelo Ball, who I was shocked, and it was a very good video. I want to see the next upcoming videos. Obviously, we don't know if we'll see him with Glorilla, but with this record that was just unreleased, can we get a video for that? What's next? To be honest with you, who else do we want to see Liangelo Ball feature with? Obviously, the Tweaker record, people thought it was a down south record. I'm hearing the West Coast in Liangelo Ball, and that's something that I feel people are not giving Liangelo Ball credit for. In his verbiage, in his rhymes, his delivery is West Coast, and especially on that unreleased record, I hear heavy West Coast involved. I just hear it. I hear it and I can visualize it. And I think Jello got to have records that touch all different genres. Tweaker, you seen what that did. That's something that's gonna be that's worldwide. Now you can start to venture off into something for the ladies. You see what's going on with Glorilla. And to be honest with you, we heard "Can You Please." That's the unreleased record that Lonzo, had put out, and we didn't know nothing about no Glorilla. That's why I believe, Universal, Def Jam, they said, whoa, 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 wait a minute. I believe Jello had an array of hits that was out there that Jello was just going to start throwing out there. And I think they are putting artists on. And a lot of people believe that Jello has so much to gain with these artists featuring with him. I believe these artists got a lot to gain with, it's vice versa with Jello, with him, with them or her. Glorilla, to be honest with you, you see what's going on. You see with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne got the agency, the sports agency going. He signed Travis Hunter. This is a good look in the sports genre. You going with Jello, it's just a very major look. Glorilla, you don't think she's looking to tap into that lane? That's a big lane, but it is what it is. Even though Jello is into a whole bunch of different lanes, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Liangelo Ball had an epic performance at Rolling Loud. This is the beginning of something epic. Shout out to G3, G Honcho. Hit the like button if you new. Most definitely hit the subscribe button. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV.